Welcome back to the Sonic Unleashed playthrough. It's time for a boss fight.
Let's go kick some ass!
Now, I believe, like you said in the last part, after Arisan's night, you have no gameplay experience whatsoever.
Yeah, because essentially I have to give the 360 back to the person who owns it, and chances are I won't be allowed to borrow it again. So I'm gonna have to go steal one. Well, I have some friends who have one, so I just have to beg them.
Well, don't land yourself in prison, whatever happens.
I'll be like, mate, let me borrow your 360 or I'll get in Thomas and Hell Dragon to kill you. They'll be like, alright, I'm sorry, take it.
It sounds like stealing someone's 360, isn't that easy?
Isn't that easy?
Oh, speaking of Jason Griffith, please tell the people, the audience even, what you just showed me.
Oh, the fucking funniest thing. Some guy sent me this video where, for some magical reason, and I do mean the term magical, Jason Griffith starred in a condom commercial. God knows why, basically. And I'm assuming that's his natural voice. His natural voice sounds very close to his Sonic voice. And someone took the audio of that and placed it over clips from Sonic X. They placed it over the great scene in the episode on the boat where Sonic's like trying to kind of seduce Amy. So it looks really odd. It's basically him saying, I wear a condom every day because it's the only way to be safe.
And the funny thing is, the audio at the end of the commercial sounds a lot like Windmill Isle, the Hunt music.
The music goes like it's like I think it's like Jason Griffith starred in a condom commercial, and Dan Green's first voiceover acting job was in a hentai. It's like what's next? Fucking Mike Pollock in a porno.
Get a load of this.
Get a load of this.
Even though that was Dean Bristow, but never mind.
It's still funny and fucked up all the same.
Now, this boss, if I'm honest, is pathetically easy. All you do is push the blocks around into that blue area, then it slides up and blows up another chunk of the wall, and that's it. And
how does that hurt him?
I think the things on the wall represent his life force.
Fair enough. I just have one question, Tom. Are you going to pick up those medals?
No, I'm not. I'm getting them off screen.
Oh, fair enough. You taunt us there, Tom. We can clearly see the medals, man.
The medals are there, but I'm not getting them.
I see them. I see them now, and now they're all within my reach.
No possibilities, no.
No possibilities. Do you think we'll ever see a Crash 40 version of Vanished Possibilities? I think we may do someday.
I would really like that, actually.
Because of course, in the credits, along with 06, John Sonoy is credited as soundtrack producer. And because of course, in 06 we got a Crash 40 version of his one, although to be honest, seeing as the lead singer from Crash 40 wrote the chorus, I expect it anyway. And of course, Sonic and the Secret Rings, we got the Crash 40 version of Seven Rings in Hand. And to the best of my knowledge, John Sonoy had nothing to do with that game. So seeing as he's actually credited in Unleashed, I would put good money on at some point in the future us getting a Crash 40 version of Any Possibilities.
I'd like a Michael Jackson version of Live and Learn.
What the fuck, man?
Well, the funny thing is, if you picture him singing it, it's quite possible.
When you can't help but swallow. I don't think that's appropriate for Michael Jackson to sing, do you?
Hey, he was acquitted, okay.
Shabone! When you can't help but swallow! Shabone, motherfucker!
Oh, you.
Oh, you and your wives.
Yes. Where tornado? That where tornado's carrying a car.
What the fuck's that from?
06, you tarts. You know, Crisis City. That tornado's carrying a car.
Oh my god! Now, I think this is 4. Was it 5?
It's 4 or 5. Who's keeping count anymore?
The fans probably are.
Yeah, I do know that the next day stage is the last one before Eggman Land.
And that is
Adabat Day. Jungle Joyride Day.
Ooh.
Notice how the sand level had the yellow emerald.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, whoever saw that coming.
Have you seen this? It's great. You know, like the Nostalgia Critic made all those like movies in 5 seconds, and I've done a bunch for Sonic. This bit where some guy made Sonic Unleashed in 8 seconds, and it's just the footage of the Earth, and it goes, Tails goes, the planets come back together, and the last bit of the planet goes in. And it's like, I thought that was the funniest thing. It's like, the planets come back together. Dun 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 dun.
Well, it is quite blunt.
It's fun. Oh god, it's Amy again. Take me out on a date. Fuck off. Smack her again. Smack her again.
Nah, you can actually agree or deny that at the end of the game, just before the last level. And I'm not sure if that's meant to continue make any continuity to Black Knight or not.
What? Well, seriously, you can agree to a date.
Well, it doesn't change anything in the story, but you can still like say yes or no.
That's pretty cool. Because yeah, should we? Do you want to go on about the Black Knight thing, or save that for the Black Knight playthrough?
It's probably best left for the Black Knight playthrough, mate.
Fair enough. Do you think that Professor Picker will ever return?
I hope he will, and I hope he'll be sliced thinly, if you please.
Now, do you think, because I've got a lot of comments over the last few days asking me, one, if I know anything about the next main Sonic game, which, why would I know? And two, like, what it would be like. Do you think they'll keep this kind of art style?
I would hope so.
Yeah, I think, because to be honest, this seems to fit in. To me, it seems more realistic that a 4-foot talking hedgehog fits in with people who look like that than people who look entirely realistic.
People on the Sonic Stadium some of them hated this art style. Like, are you mad? Did you look at 06? They look like fucking zombies. To
be honest with you, like, Sonic Stadium is the best place to go for a chat, but to me, half the members just seem to hate Sonic. It's like, why are you bothering to post on it? You have nothing positive to say about any game.
Anyway,
fuck yourself and die.
This is a little trick to get. Yeah, this is a little trick to get the BFF achievement, at least on the 360 version with Chip.
Best forever?
No, Gareth. Best friends forever.
Oh, friends.
Yeah, anyway, buy 10 of the sundaes and give them to him all in a row.
Really? Huh.
Hopefully he won't die of diabetes before
That's wrong.
Yeah, it's fairly wrong of me, but it's funny, so that's what matters.
Well, this ship stuff's great. I wish this was faster.
Yeah, I could have sped this up, but it wouldn't be nearly as comical.
What did you think overall, because we have about a minute left, what did you think of the music as a whole for the soundtrack of this game?
Well, all I can think about now is that Jason Griffith condom advert. I'm serious.
I'm a wear one any day, no matter time, because it's the safest way.
Jeez. I hope someone adds that as a response video.
I'll do it. As soon as this one comes up, I'll add it as a response video.
And there you go. That's the BFF achievement.
Hooray.
Doesn't actually earn you anything, but actually, Chip will give extra responses depending on what food you give him.
Yeah, but are any of those responses useful?
Actually, you can get the free bonus videos, the shorts.
Oh, yeah.
If you give him food in Holaska, Adabat or Chunan. Anyway, that's all the time we've got for today. Please join us next time for Jungle Joyride Day. See you next time.